What's up, everybody? It's the one, the only Alcor Star Child here, and I didn't really want to make this video. Again, here I am talking about how I didn't want to make a video, but if you didn't see the Linda Moulton Howe show a couple days ago, she was completely hornswoggled, bamboozled, completely just ran roughshod over. Somebody sent her some photos of a fake alien hand and possibly a fake alien head, and then she went on to put it on her show and talk about these photos, as well as bring her buddy Moulton, buddy whatever the hell his name is, buddy nobody, I just call him nobody, that's what I call him, and brought him on the show, who is a remote viewer. And if you don't know this by now, I absolutely hate remote viewers. I think remote viewers are remote control viewers, and they are, some of them are real and a lot of them are fakes. And the ones that are real are literally using a computer on the internet with no firewall. So there's any type of corrupt data that can be programmed into their minds. So that's the reason why I call them remote control viewers. Think about it. Think about it. So yeah, she posted these pictures up and nobody came on there, and he confirmed it and said, that it was, these are real and all this and stuff. And he gave like this whole backstory, all this stuff in Brazil and all this stuff that he remote viewed that gives credibility to these pictures. And poor Linda Moulton Howe, who I don't think that she is maliciously putting out false information, because, and here's the reason why. She, just 2 days ago, she came out and confirmed that, hey, you know what, I had somebody send me pictures of that hand and tell me that these are pictures of a woman who died and not of an alien being. And Linda literally showed the debunking video, the debunking information. So if she was trying to be malicious and trying to hurt people with the information and give you misdirection, then she wouldn't actually come up and fess up to it and say, hey, you know what, I'm sorry, these pictures are not real. At least as far as for the hand, the head, I don't know. It's just, so it helps her save face that she's trying to be honest and trying to give you the information. However, I have sent her the information on 1972. I've sent her people's names of people who she can contact that know me and who have had these experiences and stuff and have evidence that we can share, and she completely dismissed it. Although I also paid her $172 to take a look at it. That's right, $172. And I don't really get on here and complain and bitch about it too much. I already wrote that money off as c'est la vie. I don't really care. I just care about trying to help the human species. And as I sent her that information, I told her, I'm not selling books, I'm not selling information, I'm not selling anything, I don't want anything. I just want to try to help get the information out to the human species that, look, take a look at the time hack. Just take a look at the 1972. And I sent her the list, and that list was not 172, it was a lot shorter, but I sent her a list. And I got a reply back, yes, we got the money, we got the information, and goodbye. And that was it. It was like totally just shut it down. So, is Linda Moulton Howe trying to mislead people? I don't believe that she's specifically giving information to mislead people, but I do believe, and I know for a fact, that she's withholding information that's not helping the human species move forward. So if she's holding back my information, she must be holding back other people's information. And the fact that she has Buddy on there, who I never could, I listened to him the first time I heard this guy on the show. I gave him, I always take everything neutral. I'm like, okay, maybe this guy is legit. But the more I listened to him, I was like, this guy is full of shit. It was really easy to tell that he was full of crap, because when somebody is giving you information about something that you cannot confirm, and they tell you that, that they're special and they can give you this information, but you can't confirm it, right? Like he talks about stuff that's going on Jupiter or on Saturn stuff, but yet, and he tells you about these colonies on these moons out there and stuff, but yet he doesn't, there's no way that you can confirm or back up his information, and people will eat it up and be like, oh yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about, but he has no way to confirm it. So without that, like, so with the stuff like with the 1972 that I share with you guys, I'm like, you can look all that up yourself. Everything that I talk about in 1972, and I post the pictures. You may pretty much just listen to my videos, but not actually watch the videos. But I post a lot of times I post the pictures of the evidence, you know, of the information, where I get it from, where it was in a newspaper or newsreels, whatever, all those type of things. I post it up. I get information to show you where my sources are coming from. In other words, I show the source of the information. These people, like the nobody guy, he doesn't give you a source for his information. He just gives you information, and that's what you guys have to watch out for. People who are just giving you information with no source at all. You know, just like when I talk about the stuff with my connections to the Anunnaki, my connections to the Mothman, I show you, here's the source. I go to the locations. I buy the books and I show you, hey, this is the reason why I think this, because look, it's right here in this book. Or I go to the location and I show you at the Serpent Mound, hey, look, this happened while I was here at the Serpent Mound. This is what I saw at the Serpent Mound. I show you the actual evidence. I show you the source of why I'm giving you the information. You have to be very, very careful about listening to people just giving you information with nothing to back up, no sources. Just like Andy, whatever his Bullshitiago. He's another one. That's the way these hucksters are, these people are. They just want to try to take people for a ride. And sadly, Linda Moulton Howe was taken for a ride. Now, she announced that she's going to be taking a month off, and she's going to be going to do some family stuff, and she's going to be playing for the next 4 weeks. She's going to be playing like the best of her videos. And this is just a tactical PR move. This is what you would do in, you know, in the media or in television or whatever, if you're a person of status with some type of fame. And she does have fame, especially in this type of you know, world, with people trying to look for disclosure. They trust people like her to give them the information that they desperately are trying to look for, right? And so what she's doing, if you don't understand what she's doing, is she got put into a position where now if she comes back on next week, that people will send in for, you know, chats and stuff and ask her, you know, and they'll focus on what happened with these photos. And so she's going to give them a month to try to not to think about that. So when she comes back with new information on something else, that a month later, that hopefully people will have forgot about it, because we know Americans have cat brains, they have short memories, that they'll have forgot about it, and they'll just be happy to see that she came back. Like, they'll be just joyful that she came back. It's a total PR move, and I understand it. And I'm not saying that it's a bad move for her, but for those of us who do understand how PR works and all that stuff, we know exactly what's happening. She got backed into a position here where she had to come out and say, hey, you know what, look, these photos are not correct. But however she did, which was disappointing, she did bring Buddy back on the show and let him spew off some other nonsense. So hopefully when she comes back in a month later, you know, I know she's not going to take the attack role and go after Buddy and say, you know, hey, look, most of the stuff that he told me could be bullshit, and I don't want to buy into the things that he said, and I don't want to mislead my viewers on anything, not when I've gone this far in my life journey on this planet with trying to give you disclosure. I know she's not going to do that. She's not going to out him. She'll just hopefully distance herself as far away from him as if he is a skunk at the front door waiting, you know, to get in and just stink up the joint again. So hopefully that's the position she's going to take. But if she does bring nobody, that's what I call him, nobody. If she brings back the nobody remote control viewer back onto the show, then you have to start questioning Linda Moulton Howe what are your motives from here forward? You, especially when you listen to the things that he was saying before the pictures were outed, and how he was 100% confirming that these are legit and real pictures, and then how he gave like this whole backstory, this Brazil connections and stuff with his remote viewing. That's a big red flag, and I hate saying red flags, but yeah, this guy is he's a huckster, and he's taking her for a ride. And I read some of the comments from the previous video a week before they got outed, and there are people in the comments who are saying, hey, this guy has already been outed a long time ago, that he is a fraud and he just makes up stuff and he is very delusional, and he was out a long time ago. And it's sad to see that he's taken Linda Moulton Howe for a ride, and that's exactly what's happening. And then now those people who said that get some credibility, because literally it's already timestamped that they said that a week before that he got outed. It's not just him getting out, it's just the fact that those pictures were outed. But it attaches his credibility, the fact that he makes these wild claims. And that's another thing too, one last thing before I go here. You know, when somebody always has an answer, and they always can tell you where this comes from, where this, you know, how this happened in X, Y, and Z. They always have an answer for everything, and they don't say, hey, I don't know. I don't have the answer to this. I don't know this. I don't know that. There's things about me with the stuff that's going on that I constantly say, I have no idea what they want with me. I have no idea where this is going to lead or what that's going to happen. It's because I'm not making up shit. This guy is making shit up. He has all the answers because he's writing the story. With that, enjoy the rest of the time that you have left.